And welcome to another California Guy video with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this all new video. This video is going to be entitled Jasper Williams at the Aretha Franklin funeral speech. Now, as of late, last week, you had the Aretha Franklin funeral. Yeah, Aretha Franklin funeral. Rest in peace. I know I didn't do a video on Aretha Franklin's death, but I do one as the time progresses because I haven't did. I think I did it, but some videos I put up. But at Aretha Franklin funeral, you had a couple of speakers, controversial speakers at that, such as Eric Michael Dyson, um, and Al Sharpton, and similar to Muhammad Ali's funeral, by the way. You have different social justice activist speakers to go along with the legacy of historic black figures such as Aretha Franklin, similar to Muhammad Ali. So you have different black people, ministers, even Farrakhan was there. I was very shocked. He was able to sit in the front seat, which a lot of people made a big issue out of that. But that's another story. I'm going to get to the meat of it. And you had Jasper Williams, the Reverend. I've never heard of him before. Never heard of him. A lot of these ministers I've been seeing as of late, I haven't heard of. Now, this is Trump's America now. This is Trump's America, and this is how the black people that deal with Trump deal with their speeches, which is funny to me. Now, I noticed that over the last, since 2005, and I was listening to New Possibilities video. I was listening to New Possibilities video about Jasper Williams, and shout out to New Possibilities. Go subscribe to that brother. He does very good content. I just was listening to him, and in the video, he was talking about, he was breaking down. I don't want to copy his video either. You guys go listen to it, but I was going to give an opinion about what Jasper Williams said and kind of rebut some things that New Possibilities said in this video. And it's very good video that he did. Because I was going to actually do a video similar to New Possibilities. It's kind of funny. And great minds think alike, as they always say. And number one, Aretha Franklin kids was mad at Jasper Williams because he made the comments that he made about African American people. And it's a motive behind that. And the motive is you have had black ministers over the course of a couple of years now, ever since like the ending of Obama's term, be very controversial, especially I'm talking about the black ministers. You've had a surge of black ministers. Now, when African American males get gunned down by white cops or vigilantes such as George Zimmerman, these black ministers are not here to be found. And they're very cowardly. A lot of these black ministers have said stuff like, we black people need to do this, we black people need to do that. They quote numbers. And I remember back in 2006, because this shit comes from Bill O'Reilly. I remember when the O'Reilly Factory was still on, and whenever they would talk about a race issue, Bill O'Reilly was shifted to what about black on black violence. That started being put in books, and it started being put on TV, and then Bill Cosby, he's sort of German, and this led to the Cosby's downfall too. By the way, this is one of the reasons why Bill Cosby, and a lot of people I'm probably gonna take heat, but this is one of the reasons why Bill Cosby failed. Because back in 2006, when Bill Cosby was at a NAACP luncheon or dinner, I forgot what it was, he pushed those points. And, I think Jesse Jackson was at the dinner, and, Bill Cosby was talking about personal responsibility. So all this germinates from the personal responsibility argument. So, and a lot of black people agree with it, and a lot of them agree with it, some disagree with it. But I think it was led to Cosby's downfall because a lot of blacks remember that. And so it sort of went into today and them not wanting to support him. But that's neither here nor there. Jasper Williams and other black ministers, such as Him, that guy Scott, even, and I respect this man, Reverend T. West of Afro Synergy Radio. A lot of these black ministers have germinated propaganda from white supremacists and Donald Trump himself. They've quoted these numbers. Now, I'm not saying that there's no black on black crime, but whenever the ideal of race is being brought up, we go to black on black crime. And it's a motive behind that because it's called the deflection factor. And that's what Bill O'Reilly started back at the time. And a lot of black people got caught up in it because it was like, well, we do crime. We do this. Yeah, we do. But they never checked out the numbers that I noticed in New Possibilities video. Those were great numbers that he posted up about, every group in America kills and do crime in their community. Caucasians do crimes in their community because if you're in an all-Caucasian area, you're going to get some Caucasian crimes. They don't do shows and videos saying, well, what about white on white crime? No. So, on one hand, you have the dominant society telling you that, black people's crimes is a problem. And it's not, patriotic, but then white people, they kill. You have a lot of white serial killers, a lot of white embezzlers, a lot of white bank robbers, killers, all in different communities. You have 50 states in the United States. Black people don't live in every state. There's some states where and that's in previous videos, there's no black people in some of these states. And yet, you get this argument about black on black crime. You've even had mass shootings. And you don't hear Jasper Williams remotely talking about these mass shootings that's going on across the United States. He's not saying that. He's at Aretha Franklin's funeral with older blacks from the older days of social justice, and he's talking about, Black Lives Matter. I thought it was listening to the conservative up on the stage, to be honest with you, a right-wing, Lord Ingram conservative. Because he was talking about what about black on black crime, we need to love us, and all this so goofy-ass shit. Because you have this guy here, like these other ministers, trying to push a Trump narrative. And I try to understand these African Americans. So he doesn't want to acknowledge racism. He wants to acknowledge us killing us first. Is basically what this guy is saying. And it was very inappropriate at the funeral. It was very inappropriate. So we disavow race in order to push a false narrative about black people as just the seeds of the problem. Black households is messed up. According to a lot of these people, black people is the most messed up people in the country. So, if they talk about racism, they don't have a right to talk about racism. And this is the same issue that's going on with Colin Kaepernick, by the way, is that Colin Kaepernick, he's only being attacked because of the police unions. I go back to, I think people missed that point. The police unions is attacking him, but I'm going to discuss that in another video. But this guy here, Jasper Williams, is a coon. He's a Trump supporter, and he's a clown. Like and share this video, people. Peace out.